Dear students, welcome to 101.5 FM Akashawani Kannur.
Radio teacher. Radio teacher.
ആശയം ആവിഷ്കാരം PV പ്രശാന്ത് കുമാർ.
Dear students, 2024 മാർച്ചിൽ SSLC പരീക്ഷ എഴുതുന്ന എല്ലാ കുട്ടികൾക്കും വിജയാശംസകൾ. ഉയർന്ന മാർക്കിലേക്ക് ആകാശവാണിയുടെ ഒരു വഴികാട്ടിയാണ് രാത്രി 8 മണിക്കുള്ള റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ പ്രക്ഷേപണ പരമ്പര. ശ്രദ്ധയോടെ കേട്ട് പഠിക്കുക.
Radio teacher.
Let us start.
Radio teacher. Radio teacher.
ഇതാ ക്വിസ് മാസ്റ്ററായ ടീച്ചർ സ്വയം പരിചയപ്പെടുത്തുന്നു. ഒപ്പം വിവിധ സ്കൂളുകളിൽ നിന്നും ക്വിസിൽ പങ്കെടുക്കാനെത്തിയ ടീം അംഗങ്ങളായ 10ാം ക്ലാസ് വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളും.
Good evening to all. Welcome to this episode of Radio Teacher, an initiative of Agashwani Kannur. I am LIBIN KURIAN, teacher of English at Sacred Heart HSS PAYYAVOOR. The team members will introduce themselves. Team A.
I am Sanya KK. I am SRIYA. We are from EMSSGHSS Papppinisseri.
Team B.
I am NAYANA. I am FATHIMATH SHAZNA. We are from KAMBIL MAPPILA High Secondary School.
Team C.
I am Anantika Rajke. I am Tina Rathore from JITHESH PALLIKUNNu.
Team D.
I am ASWIN.
I am NIRANJAN. We are from GBVHSS MADAYI.
And Team E.
I am SRIYA. I am DARSHIN JITHESH. We are from CHOVVA HSS.
Okay. We begin with the fourth round. The topic for the fourth round is the poem The Ballad of Father Gilligan, which is a touching narrative poem by W.B. Yeats. The poem is about a priest, Father Gilligan, who rendered selfless service to the poor and the needy in his parish. The ballad also tells us about the mercy of God to his devotees. Shall we begin with this round?
Yes, sir.
Radio teacher.
Listen to the stanza from the poem The Ballad of Father Gilligan. The old priest Peter Gilligan was weary night and day, for half his flock were in their beds, or under green swords lay. The first question is to Team A. Pick out the line which suggests that the priest was very tired.
Weary night and day.
Was very night and day is the right answer. Team A is getting 10 points.
Radio teacher.
Next is the chance for Team B. Why was Father Gilligan weary?
Performing the funeral services, he was very tired.
Half his flock were in their beds, performing the funeral service of his flock. Okay, 10 marks for Team B. Next question is to Team C. What does green swords imply? What does green swords imply?
Graves covered with green grass.
Graves covered over by green grass. 10 marks for Team C. And the next question is to Team D. What does the word flock in the context refer to?
People in the parish.
People in the parish is the right answer. 10 marks for Team D. Next is to Team E. Identify one of the visual images from the first stanza.
Under green swords they lay.
Green swords. Right answer. 10 marks for Team E.
Radio teacher.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
Listen to the lines. Once, while he nodded on a chair, at the mouth hour of eve, another poor man sent for him, and he began to grieve. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. And after cried he, God forgive, my body spake, not I. Question is to Team E. What was the priest doing at the mouth hour of the eve? What was the priest doing at the mouth hour of the eve?
Sitting in the chair.
Which word is used there? Is it sitting or some other word? Listen to the stanza. Once, while he nodded on a chair at the mouth hour of eve, another poor man sent for him, and he began to grieve. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. And after cried he, God forgive, my body spake, not I. The question is to Team E. What was the priest doing at the mouth hour of the eve?
Sleeping in his chair.
No. Team D.
Nodding in the chair.
Nodding on a chair is the right answer. Team D is getting 5 points. Next question to Team D. Why did the priest begin to grieve? Once, while he nodded on a chair at the mouth hour of eve, another poor man sent for him, and he began to grieve. Why did the priest begin to grieve?
Another poor man sent for him.
Yes, another poor man sent for him was the right answer. Team D is getting 10 points. Next is the chance for Team C. What does mouth hour indicate?
Evening.
Evening. Right? The time moths start appearing. 10 marks for Team C. And Team B for the next question. What was the complaint of the priest?
He had no joy, no peace, no rest.
Yes, 10 marks for Team B. Question of this round is to Team A. I have no rest, nor joy, nor peace, for people die and die. And after cried he, God forgive, my body spake, not I. Why did the priest say that he had no rest, nor joy, nor peace?
Because people die and die.
Yes, because people die and die. 10 marks for Team A. When we come to the end of round 4, let's listen to the score of each team. Team A has got 20 points. Team B has got 20 points. Team C has got 20 points. Team D 25 points. And Team E 10 points.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
Now we begin with the final round of this program. Listen to the stanza. Mavron, Mavron, the man has died while I slept in the chair. Mavron, Mavron, the man has died while I slept on the chair. He roused his horse out of its sleep and rode with little care. He rode now as he never rode, by rocky lane and fen. The sick man's wife opened the door. Father, you come again? First question is to Team A. What did Father Gilligan do after he woke up from his sleep? Mavron, Mavron, the man has died while I slept on the chair. He roused his horse out of its sleep and rode with little care.
He roused his horse and ride it with a little care.
Right answer. He roused his horse and rode with little care. 10 marks for Team A. Next question is to Team B. Why did Peter Gilligan ride as he never rode? Why did Peter Gilligan ride as he never rode?
Due to rocky line and fin.
No. Team C?
He wants to reach at the sick man's house very fast.
Yes, because he was concerned about reaching the sick man's home as early as possible. 5 marks for Team C. Next question of this round is to Team C. Where did the priest ride through?
Rocky lane and fen.
Rocky lane and fen is the right answer. 10 marks for Team C. Next is to Team D. How did the priest ride the horse?
Sir, with little care.
With little care is the right answer. Team D is getting 10 points.
Radio teacher.
SSLC പാഠങ്ങൾ ഉൾക്കൊള്ളിച്ച പ്രതിദിന പ്രശ്നോത്തരി തുടരുന്നു.
And next is to Team E. What feeling did the sick man's wife have when she saw the priest at her door? What feeling did the sick man's wife have when she saw the priest at her door?
Grieve.
No. Team A.
Shocked.
Shocked. Any other word? Wondered. Astonished. These are the possible answers. 5 marks for Team A. Listen to the stanzas. When you were gone, he turned and died, as merry as a bird. The old priest Peter Gilligan, he knelt him at that word. He who hath made the night of stars, for souls who tire and bleed, sent one of his great angels down to help me in my need. He who is wrapped in purple robes, with planets in his care, had pity on the least of things, asleep upon a chair. Identify the poetic device employed in the line. He turned and died, as merry as a bird. Team E.
Simile.
Simile is the right answer. Team E is getting 10 points.
Radio teacher.
Next question is to Team D. What did the priest do after listening to the words of the sick man's wife? When you were gone, he turned and died, as merry as a bird. The old priest Peter Gilligan, he knelt him at that word.
He knelt at that word.
Yes, he knelt him at that word is the right answer. 10 marks for Team D. Next question to Team C. Who sent one of his great angels to help the priest?
God.
God. God is the right answer. 10 marks for Team C. Next is to Team B. Who is the least of things asleep upon a chair? Who is the least of things asleep upon a chair?
Father Gilligan.
Father Gilligan is the right answer. Team B is getting 10 points. The last question of this round is to Team A. Who is wrapped in purple robes?
God.
God is the right answer. 10 marks for Team A. Here is the score for each team for the 5th round. Team A is getting 25 points. Team B is getting 10 points. Team C is getting 25 points. Team D is getting 20 points. And Team E is getting 10 points.
Radio teacher.
Dear students, which are the 2 types of questions which can be asked from a poem?
Appreciation.
Preparing the appreciation,
Poetic devices.
poetic devices, and commonly we can say
Reading.
questions on reading comprehension. And while preparing the appreciation, we need to focus on certain things. First, 1 or 2 sentences about the poet, then the theme of the poem, the message of the poem, and the tone of the poem, and the next is about poetic devices, and finally whether the poem has got any contemporary relevance. While we are talking about poetic devices, a few points are there which are very important. First one is images. What do you mean by an image? Other word for images?
Word picture.
Word pictures. And which are the different images?
Visual.
Auditory image.
Tactile image.
Gustatory image.
olfactory image.
Yes, there are different types. That means 5 types of images are there. Then coming to the poetic device, alliteration. What do you mean by alliteration?
Repetition of consonant sound at the beginning.
Repetition of initial consonant sound in the line of a poem. That is called alliteration. And another one is simile. Simile is quite familiar to us. In Malayalam also we have the equivalent of simile. What do you mean by simile?
Comparing things with other using as and like.
Comparing two things using the words as or like. Next is about personification. Could you tell me what is personification?
Giving human-like emotion to non-living objects.
Attributing human qualities to other things. The poem beautifully narrates the story of God's timely intervention in the life of a poor priest. What is the name of that priest? Father
Peter
Gilligan. It is rich in imagery. The green swords, rocky lane, mothar, etc. are some of the visual images. The sparrow chirp and the wind that shook the leaves are examples for
Auditory image.
auditory images. The stars began to peep as a classic example for personification. And the poetic device, simile can be seen in the line, the man died as merry as a bird. And the use of alliteration is also there, which adds to the beauty of the poem. The poet has used a wonderful technique called rhyming words to add to the beauty of the poem. Could you tell me what do you mean by rhyming words?
2 words ending with same sound are known as rhyming words.
Yes, if 2 words end with the same sound, they are called rhyming words.
Radio teacher.
Now shall we find out the rhyming words in each stanza? In the first stanza,
Day, lay.
next,
Eve, grieve.
Die, I.
Asleep, peep.
Win mankind.
More floor.
Chair, care.
Fen again.
Ego, fro.
Word, word.
Bleed, need.
now we will find out the rhyme scheme of the first stanza. And for that, we need to focus on the ending sound of the last word in each stanza. And which word is the ending word in the first line?
Gilligan.
Gilligan. And the second line?
Day.
Day. Third line?
Beds.
Beds. And the fourth line?
Lay.
Lay. So we have Gilligan, day, beds, lay. So could you tell us what is the rhyme scheme of the first stanza?
A, B, C, B.
A, B, C, B. This is another technique used by the poet to add to the lyrical beauty of the poem.
Radio teacher.
As I told you before, 2 types of questions can be asked from a poem. One is questions on reading comprehension, and the second is preparing appreciation of the poem. Now let's have a look at how to prepare the appreciation of the poem, The Ballad of Father Gilligan. The Ballad of Father Gilligan is a touching narrative poem by W.B. Yeats. The poem was composed in the form of a ballad. The poem was about a priest, Father Gilligan, who rendered selfless service to the poor and the needy in his parish. The ballad also tells us about the mercy of God to his devotees. The poem was rich in imagery and follows a strict rhyme scheme A, B, C, B. The old priest, Father Gilligan, was in charge of a parish. There was an epidemic in his area. Almost half of his parishioners were either sick or dead. The priest was tired of doing his priestly duties. One day, after the day's busy schedule, while he was sitting in a chair, a poor man sent for him. The priest started complaining that he had no rest, nor joy, nor peace. Suddenly, he realized his mistake and asked for God's forgiveness. He knelt and begged to God for forgiveness, and in the prayer he fell asleep leaning over his chair. He woke up only the following morning at the time of sparrow chirp. Then he realized that he had failed to do his priestly responsibilities. So within no time, he roused his horse and went to the sick man's house. The sick man's wife informed him that the man had died as merry as a bird immediately after the priest had left him. On hearing this, Father Gilligan understood that God had sent one of his angels down to help him to do his duty. Father praised God for showing his benevolence and kindness towards him. He expressed his gratitude to the merciful God. Thus, the poem beautifully narrates the story of God's timely intervention in the life of a poor priest. The poem was rich in imagery. The green swords, rocky lane, mothar, etc. are some of the visual images. The sparrow chirp and the wind that shook the leaves are examples of auditory image in the poem. The stars began to peep is an instance of personification. The poetic device similarly can be seen in the line, "The man died as merry as a bird." The use of alliteration also adds to the beauty of the poem. The poet has made use of a lot of instances in alliteration. Could you tell a few of them?
Was very.
Was very.
Mavron, Mavron.
Mavron, Mavron, the man has died.
Priest Peter.
Priest Peter.
No rest, no joy, no peace.
No peace.
Die and die.
Die and die.
Radio teacher.
Dear students, we are going to wind up this program. And before that, the most awaited result, the overall score of each team. All of you have performed well. Team B has got 50 points. Team E has got 50 points. Team C has got 90 points. Team A and Team D have scored the first position with 100 points.
Radio teacher.
Congratulations to all the winners and participants. Thank you.
Radio teacher.
ഇന്നത്തെ റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ ക്വിസ് മാസ്റ്റർ ശ്രീ ലിബിൻ കെ കുര്യൻ, ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് അധ്യാപകൻ, സേക്രഡ് ഹാർട്ട് ഹയർ സെക്കൻഡറി സ്കൂൾ, പയ്യാവൂർ. ടീം അംഗങ്ങൾ: ടീം എ EMSSGHSS പാപ്പിനിശ്ശേരി, സാനിയ KK, ശ്രിയ സുജിത്ത് IK. ടീം ബി കമ്പിൽ മാപ്പിള ഹയർ സെക്കൻഡറി സ്കൂൾ. ഫാത്തിമത്ത് ഷസ്ന P.T.P, നയന E. ടീം C GHSS പള്ളിക്കുന്ന്, അനന്തിക രാജ് K, ടീന റാത്തോർ. ടീം D GBVHSS മാടായി, നിരഞ്ജൻ M, അശ്വിൻ രാജ് KP. ടീം E ചൊവ്വ ഹയർ സെക്കൻഡറി സ്കൂൾ, ശ്രീഹരി N, ദർശിൻ ജിതേഷ്.
റേഡിയോ ടീച്ചർ നാളെ ഇതേ സമയം. അവതരണം ആകാശവാണി കണ്ണൂർ. ആശയം ആവിഷ്കാരം PV പ്രശാന്ത് കുമാർ. നിർവഹണ സഹായം AK രതീഷ്, സീഷ മാനു, ശ്രീകല ബിജു, ജ്യോതി രാജീവ്, കവിതാനാഥ്.